We're in Peterborough Cathedral and we're doing a fantastic schools matinee with 4 schools from the Peterborough area. Singing in particular is a great gift, and to make children realise just how expressive they can be through singing is a fantastic thing for their future.
Many people will have heard of the 16 and be aware of the work that the choir does. What they may not be aware of is our education programme. The education work of the 16 aims to bring music to as wide a cross-section of the public as possible.
Take thy flight. So my role today has been as a presenter of this concert, and I've been trying to bring the performers and the audience closer together.
Having Sam Glazer with us is an amazing facilitator of this music. He allows this music to be approachable.
The thing that I try to consider is that for lots of these children it will be the first time that they've ever attended a concert like this. So I see my main role as to reassure them that they're welcome here and that their responses to the music are valid, and to give them some tools and ideas to help them listen actively and participate.
Kirsty, can we hear the soprano? Just the first couple of bars of the soprano.
We try and send in a group of singers so that all young people can actually get to hear live choral music, because I think that's the really special element for young people, hearing it live and really experiencing it.
We had a small group of children who took part in a songwriting workshop last week. In the space of one day, they devised some lyrics, they devised some tunes, they put the song together and they learnt it and they performed it in the concert today. So that group have had an incredible experience of creating, composing and performing a piece of music from scratch in a very short space of time.
Never thought that we could make that song up about all the different types of seasons, and I thought it was just amazing. I really enjoyed that.
I think if you give children an experience of fantastic repertoire performed really well, they will naturally respond to that and engage with it. In one of the pieces that we performed today, which was The Miserere by James Macmillan, we brought some children up from the audience to conduct individual members of the 16. There's a section of the piece where the singers have got some solos, and we decided today that we were going to make those improvised solos and the singers were going to respond to children who were going to be conducting them. And hopefully, for those children, that will have been a really empowering experience.
I think the choir are so fabulous to work for. Not only are they touring and gigging around the world, but they take time out to reconnect with younger people and they really give something back.
For me, what's so exciting is seeing the amazing impact of the work that we're doing in the education department, seeing children who, until we had come to work with them, didn't know this whole world was available to them. That, for me, is one of the most rewarding things about what we're doing.
We are bringing children into our world and giving them a taste of something that is quite glorious in music.
What's really struck me is how many musical children there are out there of varying levels, but they're so willing to get stuck in, to learn an instrument, to sing, to perform in front of each other when they have the right encouragement.
So you've got an amazing experience of just regular children from regular state schools sharing a stage with some of the best professional singers in the country and in the world, and I think that's a very validating experience for both of those groups.
They've learnt, firstly, how to hold a line. against a 4-part choir. They've learnt a lot about rhythm and about the possibilities of singing in a glorious building like this.
We spent a lot of time in primary schools with young children who may or may not have a music teacher. What I found really interesting was how they firstly reacted to the live performances in complete awe, and also their enthusiasm to find their own singing voice.
The 16 are specialists in a very particular type of choral repertoire, and they perform that repertoire to an amazingly high standard. And what we've done today is we've used the 16's core singers and their core repertoire, and we've just presented it in a way which hopefully will make it accessible to school children from Peterborough.
What we are really hoping to achieve with our education work is to inspire a future generation of singers, of audience, of participants, and to make sure that there is a future for the music, the wonderful music that we're performing.
We had over 400 children here today. They were all on the edge of their seat. They were all enjoying themselves. The fact of being able to sing with the 16 in an amazing building like this is something that will remain with them for the rest of their life. It's a fantastic experience for them.
Take part in music making and creative music making at a really high level. It's something that should be and can be accessible to everyone.